Good evening. It is Thursday evening, December 11th, 2025. So this morning I got on the scale initially and came in heavier than, I don't even know why I came in at 517. But so anyway, to make a long story short, didn't eat anything this morning. But then short time later, it's not exactly a pleasant conversation, but I gotta say it. I had a bowel movement, okay? And bowel movements are something I take full advantage of, especially when it comes to weight loss. And those are so important because what you put into your body has to come out. And the more that comes out, the more you lose, supposedly. So anyway, got done with that. And then when I got back on the scale again, I was at 513 pounds, so that's better. That's a lot better than what I got early on this morning. So we're going to try to ride that momentum going forward into tomorrow's weigh-in. So I'm hopeful that I can maintain or even be below 513 tomorrow morning when I get up. But I will stream it, and we'll see what the results are. In any case, I'll go ahead and sign off for now. Just tell you not to give up, keep fighting, and stay with it, and I'll catch you tomorrow.
Hello. It's ready. $512.4 pounds.
Okay, 512. We'll do one more. If we get 512, we'll do one more. It's a lot better than when I first got on yesterday.
Goodbye. Hello. It's ready. $512.0 pounds.
All right, we'll just stick with 512.
Good morning. My name is Adam. It's December 12th. So this morning I got on the scale and I had a better result than I had yesterday or the last couple of weeks. So I went down from last week. I was at 516 pounds. I'm down to 512 pounds. I'm still above where I was before Thanksgiving. So I'm still in the middle of working that off. The one thing I did differently this week, of course, obviously the last couple of weeks I was on vacation, so I was pretty much sitting around the house most of the time and not actually out at my job doing what I do. So, sitting around the house I know is not great, but, it was relaxing, and I kind of needed that a little bit. But, eating those potato chips, those definitely did not help me out. And, they're loaded with sodium, especially it's the Utz brand dill-flavored potato chips, which, by the way, taste great. I would give them a ringing endorsement, but they won't do you good when it comes to losing weight. There's no way to go around that, and so there's that. But yeah. Anyway, we're gonna keep going forward. We're gonna try working at getting ourselves back down where we need to be, and just keep my weight trending downward. I want to give a shout out to Lucky Link Peptides also. The link is in the description. I realize that some people are kind of cautious about what they put in their body, and I totally understand that. I was very cautious about that at first too. Because you don't, especially when you take it for the first time, you don't know how your body's going to react to it. but I mean the results definitely outweigh the side effects, and you know sometimes it may cause stomach issues and everything like that. I've always found the best way to do it, especially when you take something for the very first time, is if you have time off from work. You know, it's best to go ahead and do that when you got like a 2 or 3 day stretch, so that way you can take it, see how it affects you, and then you know if the side effects don't bother you so much, then you know that you can continue on with it. Uh, I'll give you another example. There's another drug called Saxenda, which is not a peptide. Um, a few years back, I went to a doctor and they prescribed that to me. And of course, Saxenda is not exactly a weight loss drug. It's more designed for diabetics. And even though I'm not diabetic, one of the side effects is weight loss. And so I was taking it and I was losing a little bit of weight here and there. But one of the problems that Saxenda did to me is the side effects were grossly it was too much for me to handle. It caused severe constipation, and it really it just it's something I had to get off of. And I took it for about a month, and I told him, I said, no, I can't handle this because it was just too much for me to handle. It was bad. But in any case, I just want to go ahead and say if it's something you're considering, that is an option. I mean, and if you can lose the weight without having to do the peptides, that's great. But it definitely helps. It definitely helps, especially if you got a lot more to lose, like in my case. So I encourage you to check it out or do some research on it, and then check it out. But like I said, I'll have the link in the description. In any case, I'll go ahead and close, and I just want to encourage everybody to continue to keep fighting, never give up, and keep pressing forward, and I'll catch you next time.